Hello, everybody, girls and boys, men and women, icons and superstars. Welcome to Beyond Ordinary, a space where growth isn't just a goal, it's a lifestyle, darling. I'm your one and only host, Mela M. And today, wow. This is episode 10, and it's just beautiful. Today, I woke up and I was just thinking about all the greatness that was, you know, that has led to this moment, that built up to this anticipating moment, which is the start of a new journey. Um, wow, I learned a lot from the first 9 episodes, basically. I learned patience, I learned about time, I learned about prayer, about kindness, about trusting the process and believing that all things work out in my favor and never in the favor of those who wish bad or the universe, which is bad. I believe that the universe shall direct us to different routes, even though it might not be what you wanted. But then the universe is destined to give you another road that will lead to the ultimate goal of what you wanted. So yeah, I learned the challenges of being a young creator. By the way, this is going to be the most shortest episode, by the way. Ne? So I learned the challenges of being a young creator, the lack of resources, time management with academics, the amount of bullying that comes with it, the amount of time that you spend on content creation is a lot. It requires you to like build yourself, to schedule and have the limited time frame, from 7 to 5, I'm going to do this and that and so forth. You know, we learn a lot through aspects. If we ultimately, I'm so sorry. This is one of the most emotional episodes. Hey, we learn a lot, man. We learn a lot through things we seem to underestimate. And I was told that since grade 6 or 5, I was told that I should stand in front of camera, record TikToks and whatever by teachers, by friends. And at first, I did not see the meaning of it. And then they saw the greater goodness that was yet to come out of me. And then at first, I underestimated it. I did not see the meaningness of it. And then now, I'm just in a space where I love it. I cannot go a day without posting a video on my social media platforms, or just a week without drafting a podcast episode. Right now, I'm sorry about that. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry about that. Again, thoughts something. I'm so sorry about that. I learned how to balance school, exams, faith, and content creation. I learned how to find time, my ambition, my dreams, how to prioritize things that I genuinely wanted. I was constantly reminded of the quote that when you want something so bad, you will stop at nothing to get it. And then that was me. I learned why I almost doubted myself. This always popped up in my head that we always doubt ourselves because we often think that the time for what we want is right, but it is not yet matured for it to come forth to you. I was constantly reminded of the fact that, you know what, even if I want something to arise and happen now, it will not. I was constantly reminded of the importance of consistency through my sisters, my beautiful, beautiful, amazing sisters. That sometimes growth isn't just becoming taller right away, it's becoming stronger underneath. It's about growth, it's about development, it's about helping yourself bloom and blossom every single step of the way. And it was beautiful to see those things through my sisters. One of my sisters started going to the gym recently, and she's so consistent. It's so beautiful. The results are even visible. She's even glowing. It's beautiful. I was able to see consistency through her. My middle sister started saving not so long ago. She's so consistent that even when she lacks something or she's craving something, she will not take out her savings. That is the amount of discipline and consistency I learned through them. I learned how moving even when you don't see the result, even when it's quiet, how we should often move and focus on the bigger picture. I've remembered that sometimes the answer isn't to have everything figured out, but then sometimes it's to keep moving forward and trusting God with the rest, for He shall lead us to greener pastures. And I reminded myself that even if my podcast might not be a big of a success that I want it to be, at least we got somewhere. And that was what I was reminded with today with episode 10. This was one of the most beautiful journeys I've started, and to think we are still going, it's one of the most beautiful parts of my life. I love my podcast with everything I have. I love my social media platforms. I love my friends. I love my sisters. I love my academics. I love everything I'm doing. Life is just at a greener pasture, and I love everything about it. I'll never trade this for anything. And thank you to everyone who has been with me from episode 1 to episode 10. My sisters, my friends, my teachers, my classmates, my like everyone in general, thank you so much. My supporters, thank you so much. You guys, I wouldn't be here without you guys, and I will never forget you guys. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Thank you. Now this is truly a start of a new journey. Thank you.